What's up, guys? It's your boy C Tizzy, that's CTIZZY, bringing you guys another video of Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. This time showcasing you guys my AK-47 build. In my opinion, I've been playing with nothing but the AK-47, and I have a ton of kills with it. And I'll be going pretty hard trying to grind out this thing, trying to get it all the way to the dark matter stuff. But for another video. But aside from that, I have played really with every attachment, every optic pretty much, except for like the last two of them, and I have pretty sure I've gotten it down to the best AK-47 build that we could possibly hope for. So if you guys enjoy videos like this, if you guys enjoy seeing what type of builds that other people run or that I run, let me know in the comments. Go ahead and give me a like, and also if you guys wouldn't mind, consider subscribing to the channel for more content like this. So without further ado, guys, we can go ahead and jump right into my AK-47 build. Alright guys, so as you guys can see, I'm already at marksman level 48, so I only got 7 more levels left to go. I was going to go ahead and finish it out, but I looked at the remaining attachments, and I looked at the remaining things that I had left that I would get, and based off the type of build that I wanted to run on my AK-47, I have it to where it's more of a medium to far range type of weapon. It does a ton of damage, and I don't want to have to hold down the R2 button to be able to shoot somebody for more than 3 or 4 seconds. I really want to be able to tap 3 or 4 times and be able to end somebody from anywhere from medium distance all the way to super far across the map. And so sharpshooter, we got 978 eliminations, 1,000 eliminations almost with just an assault rifle. So I'm not sure where the other ones came from, but point is that we've earned most of the camos here. We have all the sprays done, we have all the stripes done. That means I'm rocking the Bengal camo right now, so we have over 100 headshots with the AK-47. I'm not sure what the actual count is. I'll have to check that out. I just unlocked it today, so it can't be too much over that. All the classics are done, so we've been getting the bloodthirsties pretty much left and right with this thing. And you know, you had to unlock these as you level the weapon up. So I mean, we got these fairly quickly. All the geometrics, 36 long shots so far. Only have 14 more to go to unlock Bloodline. All the rest are unlocked. Flora, that's a weird one. I mean, I don't really use the field mic that much. I don't really run anything other than a UAV, so yeah, we'll get back to that. Science, and I mean, we have that almost pretty much done, so we should have gold camo for the AK-47 within the next, I would say, maybe 3 or 4 hours max on that. All right, so the way I built out my AK-47, I really like the idea of having a sight. I know I've seen a lot of people when I've gotten killed by the AK-47, a lot of people like to run the AK with iron sights. I actually really like the iron sights on the AK, but I don't want to run it like a lot of people run it like a submachine gun type build, or like a real close quarter type fight, and I didn't really want to do that. Even though the AK-47 in this game was made for medium distance fights, I wanted it to be useful for long distance, especially because I have okay internet connections, not the best. So I don't want to have to always get into a ping matchup where a lot of people are seeming to run the MP5, a lot of people are running the mini Uzi, and their bullets are shooting 10 times faster than mine. So we're running the Cobra Red Dot. I really like, oops, where are we at? You can put that back on there. Go to reticles here. I really like the target drop reticle. I ran the Star for a while once I had that unlocked, but I mean, really any one of these will do. Obviously, we're not going to run the Too Bad Too Sad. We're not going to run the U Dot or the Delta, but pretty much any of the rest of them. I mean, those are all going to be, you know, really more of a preference thing. For me, I felt like this one had the most learning curve to it, the Star. However, it gave me the most accurate shot. I felt like, especially whenever I'm doing a lot of things like on satellite, where pretty much satellite or Garrison, I believe it is, you spend the entire fucking match basically shooting across the map at each other. So you might want to run a run star if you want to get more long distance fight in that way. As far as the barrel goes, we are running the 18.5-inch takedown. All right, so it's giving us 150% effective damage range. So once again, we're not really losing any damage when we're shooting way far across the map. And as you guys will see in the gameplay later on, I mean, I can literally tap somebody 4 or 5 times. That's not including if I get a headshot. That's like 2 or 3 times to be able to totally knock somebody down. and it works out really well that way. If you want to run this as like a more close quarters type fight, then you want to take off the 18.5-inch takedown, and you probably want to run either the Liberator, or you're probably going to run the Spetsnaz RPK barrel. But once again, that's really a preference thing depending on how you want to run it. If you want to run it like an AK, you definitely want to run it with the 18.5-inch takedown. So if you're gonna run it like an assault rifle and not really so much of a submachine type build like some people really tend to do, then you're gonna want to have the 18.25-inch takedown. I kept saying 18.5-inch takedown. You want the 18.25-inch takedown for the barrel. However, if you don't want to run it that way, if you want to have more of a CQB type of build, then you're gonna run either the either the VDV reinforced, or you're gonna want to run the Spetsnaz RPK barrel, and then just go down to the stock and run it no stock to have more of that close quarter combat, you know, submachine gun type build to it. All right. So I'm also running the Tiger Team Spotlight. I don't really do a whole lot of like trying to rush in this game, especially with like the ping and the server issues. So like that's just a KDA accident waiting to happen. So instead of doing that, I'm running more of a, like I said, a long distance, you know, spot up and shoot, you know, 3-point type guy in the corner type of attack here. And so the Tiger Team Spotlight, I really like that because I'm able to see where somebody is. This will probably get nerfed in the future, you know, just my assumption anyways, but I can see people, not necessarily like their actual body, but I can see like the little red reticle that pops up through walls depending on how close I am to them. I mean, I would say probably if I'm within any of the neighborhood of probably 30 to 40 yards of a person, I'm able to see where they are, and that way I don't get surprised as often, especially in a game like Call of Duty, in the way the spawns are really fucked off in this game, where you're getting spawned behind constantly. So having that spotlight really helps with that as well. If you want to run it to where it's more of like a long distance type deal, then you can also run the KGB target designator, and that's going to give you that extra 20% whenever you're ADSing. But for all intents and purposes of this actual build, I thought that was a little bit of overkill and a little bit unnecessary, and I felt like the Tiger Team Spotlight was actually more practical than what the KGB was. Underbarrel, we're running the Spetsnaz grip. It's giving us, you know, more control with the recoil. So I mean, like I said, literally I wanted to be able to see somebody across the map, tap them 3 or 4 times, as you guys will see later on in the video. Boom, they're dead just like that. Magazine, we're running the Groove Mag clamp. It has the inverted deal, so we reload quicker. It's just good to have. I've seen a lot of people are running the 40-round speed mag, and I'm also seeing a bunch of people who are running the tape mags as well. I think this really comes down to a preference thing, especially now that you can run scavenger as well as they have the resupplies. You don't really have to worry as much as running out of ammo. And once again, if you're not running this in like a CQB type of weapon, then, you know, really the speed of your reload isn't all that important, since once again we're spotting up and shooting anyways. Handle, I'm running the Serpent Wrap. I go back and forth between the Serpent Wrap and the Drop Shot Wrap. The Drop Shot Wrap is definitely more useful whenever I'm trying to kind of go CQB on people. The Serpent Wrap, I found, though, is definitely better for like turning on somebody, getting caught from the side. That's going to give us that extra 25% ADS time, so that's definitely helpful. And last here, we're running the Spetsnaz PKM stock. That's giving us that that shooting move speed. It's also giving us that that aim walking movement, so that way I don't really camp. But if I'm moving around and I see somebody real quick, I want to be able to come around that corner with speed and not really have to worry about getting caught off guard because the person moved too quickly left or right. So that's how I've got my AK47 built out. I'm running the Bengal camo right now. Let me know, guys, what your favorite camo is once you have it all unlocked. I've been grinding this pretty hard, so we pretty much almost have everything unlocked. I'm pretty sure that my favorite's going to be the diamond, just because I kind of like the flamboyancy of it. And the DM Ultra, the dark matter, that's also pretty dope as well. So we're going to hop into some gameplay with this very quick, guys. We're going to show you guys kind of shred with this thing, how I've used it effectively in medium to long range combat, and then you guys can be the judge if you like it or not.
such thing as just being allergic to one animal.
Yeah, I mean, I'm allergic to cats. That's it.
I meant like just a specific cat.
We're losing this fight.
I mean, I'm pretty sure all cats are just cat.